All right, everybody, welcome to Disney World in February. The sun has returned. It's sunny here. Welcome to Always Disney World. All right, everybody, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Here is what's going on in Tomorrowland. It's February now. The weather has returned, and check it out. The People Mover has been stuck for quite a while today. The rocket jets are gone. I know they're called the Astro Orbiter, but I'm from Disneyland, and I call them the rocket jets. And the rocket jets have been completely removed for their refurbishment, and the walls have been removed as well. But it is a warm day out here. People Mover looks like it's been shut for a while. I don't know why. But all of the construction walls are down for the Astro Orbiter. Take a look. I'll spin you around. So everything's kind of back to normal as far as there not being any walls here like we've seen for the past couple days. But if you look up here, you see it, there's no rocket jets at all. All right, we're headed out of Tomorrowland. There's not much going on at Tomorrowland that's different other than obviously the Astro Orbiter behind me. You can see it. It's just completely gone. The crowds, there seems to be some kind of like cheerleading thing going on. I know I just heard that the normal cheerleading competition that's huge that comes here every December has now been moved to not the Wide World of Sports anymore. But the crane has been moving. As we get out of here of Tomorrowland, I'll spin us around. And you can see the crane is straight up over at Thunder Mountain. The biggest news this week at Disney World is that the weather has returned to hot. Last week, it was probably like 70s, 60s for Fahrenheit. And the week before, we were down in the 30s in the morning and 40s. And if you're using Celsius, we were at 1 and zeros. And now today it is 28. It's supposed to be 28 degrees Celsius all week next week as well, and bright sun. That's around 86, 90 degrees or so. And the humidity's back too. So take a look at Rocket Tower Plaza without the rockets. So there you see it. It's Thursday when I'm out here recording, and usually people come to the Magic Kingdom mainly on Monday because that's kind of the start of their trip, or Tuesday if they get on a Monday. But it's not too crazy crowded. I mean, most things, like for example, Tron is like a 60-minute wait, which is normal. Castle show's going on right now, the Magical Friendship Fair. Carrie, my wife, is recording lots of 360 today. And so I just thought I'd spin us around the Magic Kingdom and have us just kind of see what's going on in February, because I know a lot of you guys are in a cold place. And it is beautiful. It's 86 degrees right now. There's bubbles, there's sunshine. It's beautiful, and the show's on. Go on to Main Street. It is about 1:45 in the afternoon right now. I just signed up with my wife to go on the Tiana ride, and I think we signed up at 1 o'clock, and we got group number 86 or so, and they were boarding like 67, so that wasn't bad at all. It's one of the little areas I like in Main Street. It's got like this little grass, and you can just kind of hang out. But you can see the Plaza Restaurant has a little construction going on right here. Do you see that? Just to the left side of it. A little bit of construction on the facade of Main Street, but nothing crazy. This is one of the most beautiful kind of photo opportunities, I think. So most people want to stand right in front of the castle, but if you stand right here and you have your subject stand right at this little section, you're going to get a great photo of the castle. There's going to be no people in your way, and you can see the whole thing. And you can zoom in a little bit. That's my tip of the day. Take a picture here. But it is just beautiful here. The clouds are like little puffy clouds today. Everything's great. There's also a suggested photo spot. When I was learning to be a camera guy, I remember trying to go and figure out all the photo spots at Disneyland, but this even kind of shows you like what your photo will look like. And yeah, it's cool, but you're gonna get a lot of railing in it, to me. I like the spot I just showed you. So try to use it when you come. Let me know what you think. Let's take a spin over here. Let's bypass Main Street right now because we're gonna come back to that. But it is actually Valentine's Day coming up, and I've got to go get a present for my wife. And so I've got to go to a special location for it. Actually, I think probably 3 locations. So I'll take you guys with me. Take a look at this beautiful shot though. I think this is a gorgeous shot here too with this fountain. So if you get like this fountain and you shoot like this way, and you have someone sit right here with the fountain, and if you time it right, there's going to be fireworks at the end of that show. If you sat someone right here and you waited until the last song on the show, you would get the fireworks shooting out as these people are here with nobody in your way. That's a pretty cool shot. That's what I think anyway. She'd say we'd have to dig a little deeper. You gotta dig a little deeper. So we're gonna head over here. This is one of my favorite pretty little areas too of Disney World. Take a look. It's this pretty bridge. So this used to be a ride called the Swan Boats. And it's kind of like a moat all the way around the hub. And the Swan Boats operated in the early 70s. And this was their ride track, but there's nothing there now. All right, as the song says, we've got to dig a little deeper. Let's head on over to Adventureland and see what we can see. And you guys will have to let me know. I'm not really editing these vlogs as much. It's just kind of atmosphere and kind of pointing some stuff out, just like if we were hanging out. Here's Adventureland.
I'm not going to sit next to him. Tell Daddy what that is, because I don't know. It's 55 minutes.
All right, coming up on the right-hand side, it reminds me of my studio, me and my wife's studio, because it's a Sunshine Tree Terrace. Get some Dole Whip here. And that sign is the one that hangs up in my studio where we edit. Me and my wife's studio has that Sunshine Tree Terrace sign, so it's pretty cool. And things like Skipper Canteen, it's still kind of lunchtime. It's got a queue, but there's nothing new about that. You have to have a reservation for that anyway, so no big deal. Walking in here through the main crux of Adventureland, we can see the flying magic carpets right now. If you guys don't know, we've been shooting a lot of 360 videos, so if you look at the videos on the channel, you'll see all kinds of 360 stuff. We did Epcot last week on Thursday, we did the Magic Kingdom the other day, People Mover Ride, different things like that. People still love to stop in the middle of the exact pathway right in back of you. It doesn't matter if you're on vacation, you can stop anywhere. Here's the hidden skull, guys. You want to see a hidden skull? Right there. All right, we're going to pass through the magic carpets of Aladdin. I always thought that little boat up there was kind of cool. Do you see it spinning around? You can see that crane. Magic carpets of Aladdin, everybody. Now it's hot today, and most people are coming from a cold area somewhere in the United States or in the world, so people are standing in front of these misters. If you've been in Florida for a while like we have, it doesn't really feel like a hot day. It's 86 and a little humid, but it feels fine. But most people are going to be coming from probably the snow. I heard some guy was from Minnesota the other day. He said it was minus 20 Fahrenheit. So people are going to want to be standing next to these misters here in Adventureland. And they want to get cool because they're hot. A lot of kids sweaty, a lot of people sweaty. And here we go at the Enchanted Tiki Room. Now, normally everything over here just seems busy because everybody puts their stroller here for Aladdin, they put their stroller here for Pirates, they put their stroller here for Jungle Cruise, and so this section can make you feel like the park is overly crowded. There's even an attendant there that actually takes care of the strollers because this is like serious stroller parking lot business, but really it's not that bad. It's just kind of, once you pass this little area right here, you're fine. Now if you come here and you see the pirate line like that, where it's outside the building, you know it's rather crowded because usually the pirate line is going to be all inside there, past where the parrot used to be. But right now, it's a little bit outside of the queue. You can see it just a tiny, tiny bit. There's still construction walls over here if you can see it. This is where they're building the new Pirate Tavern, right? So this is the Tortuga Tavern, which has been here a long time. But across the ways, they took out part of the gift shop for Pirates. So right when you get out of Pirates, there's going to be a massive bar, a massive tavern. And so they're just still building right here. You can't really see what's inside there. I don't see anything right here. Not all treasure is silver and gold. That's what it says out there.
It's easier to follow.
This is the exit for the pirates right here, so you can see where this tavern is going to be. It's going to be right over here on the side where this shop is right here. So this is like a Pirates of the Caribbean store, but on the other side of that wall is where the tavern's going to be. So it's kind of cool, right? It's a nice, cool section to hang out in right here, though.
Okay, we'll take a pic.
Toilets over here, super chill. Let's see the sign up here. Last month when we did this little tour, the sign was gone, right? And yep, the sign is still gone. So we're thinking it's not going to be Pirates of the Caribbean, or sorry, Frontierland for too long with the sign being gone. It'd be a very good day to go on Tiana though, because today is a very hot day. And so Tiana would be a really perfect ride to be on. All right, just as we get into Tiana's area, you can see that super big crane poking his head out outside of Big Thunder Mountain right there. Massive crane. Lots of work going on Big Thunder Mountain. We went on the train earlier. I'll show a clip from that right now. We went on the train and you can see around the little western town here, there's scaffolding up and all manner of construction going on here at Big Thunder Mountain. Things are starting to happen. More magic is being added, as they said. This looks like the best place to go on a hot day today, though. Right here on Tiana. See if we can get us a nice shot here. Everybody's taking a picture. Let's see. Should see one of those logs any minute now. Here they come. But of course the best spot to see everything is on the other side where they actually splash down, because the water really doesn't get you unless you're like in the front 2 rows, and then that water gets you pretty good. But there's Thunder Mountain. Let's check out the crane action. It is definitely, I saw it picking up stuff earlier on the train, but it is right there. That is what's going on there. All right, everybody. The Thunder Mountain is going. It is all shut down, everybody. Still got that Thunder Mountain music playing. But the sign on the door says it's closed down. Well, Tiana's kind of the spot where everyone's gathering, waiting for their passes, and over here, it's kind of weird, right? We still got, at least for a couple more months, they're saying maybe April, we still got the Tom Sawyer Island rafts going. So that's not for very much longer, but Tom Sawyer Island is still working, just as it has done for the last 53 years. But it's going to be stopping soon, probably about April. And you can see the crane behind me. Progress is happening. Soon Thunder Mountain will be fixed, the water will be filled in, and this all will be Cars Land, right? And you guys don't forget, we're running a contest this week.
Well, thank you.
Just go on to our main page. You should see a live video that goes on all the time. There's a 24/7 of just rides that we do. And on that live video, you can see a link. I'll put the link in the description in this video as well. I'm gonna flip around so you can see the boat. But take a look, here comes the boat. But we're giving away a mystery bag, a mystery box, some Disney merchandise to one lucky winner. And we've got this contest going on for a little while, about a week. But always check the main page, because that, if you're doing a contest, there's usually a live show going on. And in this live show, you can usually get the link. I almost always will put the link in the description if there's any kind of vlogs like this or anything. But definitely enter. Not a lot of people have entered as of today. I just started the contest last night. We just put it on, so a lot of people don't know about it. You have to subscribe, and then you have to actually fill out your information on that little contest entry form, and that way it keeps it legal for YouTube, and it keeps it so that the contest is fair, because the actual contest website itself chooses the winner randomly, and then it notifies you even before we know. So it's a very fair kind of contest thing. It's the first one that we've run, but it's to celebrate our 500 subscribers. I know we're going to be growing from there, but yeah, get in there. You're going to get some good stuff. I mean, I just went to a shop just now and I got some merchandise, and that might be in the mystery box. You don't know. But for right now, we'll take a look at the final year here of the Lily Bell here as she crosses us. This is the final time we're ever going to be seeing the Lily Bell crossing in the next couple months, because she is going to go for the scrapyard, right? This has been here since 1971, everybody. But she's on her way out. One of the original attractions from Walt Disney World from 1971. Sailing out of here soon. So it's just a good time to say goodbye. Look at that beautiful castle behind it. Check out the Lily Bell there. Making her way around Tom Sawyer's Island for close to the last time here. I remember seeing that and going on that ride back in 1978 when I first came here. Because I lived here back in '79. And I thought it was really cool. And they still have it at Disneyland. Luckily the Mark Twain is still there, but the Liberty Bell is on their way out. I always call her Lily Bell, even though that's not really the name. Okay, this is what I was talking about over here, guys. This is where you can actually see the people getting super soaking wet. As you can see them coming out. See the people in the front row? They're just soaked, right? But the people in the back row, they got splashed, but not too bad. So watch when it comes down. You can see it. I'm going to zoom in here. You can see them, right? These guys are super wet. But that's usually... It's usually only the people in the very front that get that wet. It's usually only people in the front, but we also did some videos today, some shorts on some of the new merchandise. Star Trader had a lot of Stitch stuff, so if you like Stitch, you like Experiment 626, you like hanging out with him, there was a ton of new merchandise from Stitch, so you can take a look at him, see what is in there. It was pretty awesome. Carrie hosted that. I think there's a series of shorts. I don't know how many there are yet because I haven't edited them yet, but we did shoot quite a few. So take a look at those. We're walking around this beautiful, beautiful, nice, I would say it's a spring day, even though it's still the middle of winter. Still a nice spring day. Ooh, there's the fireworks, guys. What did I tell you? Right there. That is the fireworks shot that you could get when you're on Main Street. So you can see it. Most people don't look at it until that makes that kind of crackly noise, then they realize something happened, right? But if you get that shot, or even stand here, you know when the show's going to be. The show's about 19 minutes long. Just wait for it. Usually there'll be a Disney streamer. You can put it on your YouTube thing, watch one of the Disney streams to see when it's at the end of the show. Get your people ready, or just have a video running of having them pose, because sometimes you can just grab a still from a video rather than try to wait for the perfect shot and miss it or have them blink their eye. Just run the camera. I got some of the best shots of me and my wife are just run by the video camera, and then what we do is we just take stills from it, throw that into something like Photoshop or Affinity Photo or Lightroom or something, and then kind of make it look a little bit more like it's 35mm a lens shooting it, and then you're good. So yeah, let's see what else is going on here. This is Frontierland now. Country Bears is still good. It looks like they're getting ready for the parade. This area, this shop here next to the Frontier Trading Post, they've got a new wall up here. This wall has been here for quite a while. And you can see they're just kind of talking about, it's an advertisement for paint. So even the walls here are advertised on, are sponsored. So there's going to be a new thing coming here soon. Don't know what it's going to be yet. Probably somebody knows. There's Haunted Mansion out there. I haven't been on the Haunted Mansion in like 2 months. That would be a good idea. I see some of the Country Bears out here. That usually happens a little bit before the parade. I usually see Wendell and Shaker and people like that out there. My wife has just texted. She is going on aerial. I'm gonna write back to her really quick. Nice, baby. I hope you had a good time. That sounds really fun. How was Barnstormer with 360? I hope you have fun on aerial. I love you.
Oh, it's by Post Malone?
So do you guys know what this brown thing in the middle is here? So we're in Liberty Square now, right? And this brown thing in the middle is supposed to be all the waste, right? Because they didn't have pipes back then, and they didn't have toilets. So they just threw their toilet pot out in the middle of the street. And you see how it's coming, one from the President Building, one's from over there, and all the sewage in the street would just be in the middle. And so you're literally walking on brown sewage when you're walking through Liberty Square. Now it's obviously not the real brown sewage, but not a lot of Disney people would know that Disney actually is showing you what brown sewage would look like in a street in the 1700s. Crazy, right? And you can see over here, the Hall of Presidents right now is closed for refurbishment. Do we know why? Because Joe Biden has been voted out. Well, actually, he quit, and Donald Trump won. And so right here, we've got the Hall of Presidents down right now, probably for a couple more months until Donald Trump is installed. He's already in there, but I guess they got to move him, right? I've never seen them do that before. Okay, let's take some time to text my wife here, right? How are you getting on? Barnstormer was good. Not as much fun without you. I was sliding around everywhere. She got the front row. Aww. I'm so happy you got the front row. That's good. I bet you were sliding around. You're such a skinny little thing now. I really miss you. I hope you have fun on aerial. I'm still shooting my vlog right now. I got some gifts for you, so that makes me happy. Oh, look at this cool little bird here. These guys are usually all around Disney World. They're around my house too, but I especially see them around Animal Kingdom, but I like them. All right, you can see it's almost parade time, about 45 minutes till parade. This is a little shortcut I like to take. There's a nice little place to sit up here if there's not too many people. This is actually the exit to Hall of Presidents. So this area is usually quiet anyway, but now it's especially quiet because Hall of Presidents is closed. This is a place where you can get funnel cake. There's a nice seating area here. If you really just kind of want to get away from people, just go back here. And there's really, in that far corner back there, it's all dark almost all the time. Nobody's going to get you over there. You can just relax and chill. Now, I've probably told you guys this many times, but the corner right there and this spot over here where these people are taking a photo are some of the best places to get castle pictures. Again, with nobody in your way, and you also get this beautiful side photo of the castle. Now, the guy should be moved over a little bit from where he's at, but still a good area for pictures. You can just see how beautiful it is here, right? This is one of the best spots. Too high up here, I wouldn't be up here doing it, but just a little bit beyond where we just were is the absolute best spot to get castle photos. And so they're really, really a good spot over here. Most people want to go directly in the center, but it's really not the best shot. You got to be a little bit a ways. The castle is big. It's about 194 feet tall. It can't be 200 feet because otherwise you'd have to have a red beacon on it for the airplanes. So they built it just a little bit smaller than that.
That's nice.
All right, we're in Fantasyland now, guys. Walking through Fantasyland right now. I'm just going to go out the other side. I know my wife is around here, and I don't want her to see what I bought for her for Valentine's Day / anniversary day. But it looks like, ooh, we hardly ever get to do this, guys. We almost never get to go out the castle because the castle show is always going on. So right now, that was the last castle show. So we are actually able to go outside the front here of the castle for today. Normally, you think you can go to the castle and walk right through it? Nope. Not until a little bit before 3 o'clock when the last Friendship Fair is. Then you can actually walk through the castle itself. That's very unusual to be able to do this. So it's kind of cool to be able to walk right through the castle and come out the other side. You can do it at Disneyland all day long, but at Disney World, the Magical Friendship Fair starts in the morning and goes all the way till just before the parade. And so then you can walk straight down here, check out the stage, and walk right onto Main Street. And there you go. Look, everybody is, see, everyone's taking their photos in front of the castle, which is a good spot. Now, I don't mind everybody taking a photo there, right? It's nice, but if you just go on this side where you wouldn't think, that kind of dark area over there by the bridge is actually the best spot for the castle photo. All right, guys, everybody's in front of the castle now because it is a beautiful day. They're all taking pictures. People are coming from a really cold place and they are trying to have the best time ever because it's beautiful here in Florida. And I know a lot of you guys are in the ice cold, but man, it's warm here and it's nice. Now this is another spot over here that's super cool. You go over here in this spot and I'm telling you what, you get such a cool picture of this archway. Watch, I'm gonna take a picture with it right now, watch. So you can come over here and you see this arch right here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I'll show you on the regular camera. So you take this like that, right? And you take this arch here, right? And get it the shot really wide like that, right? And you can get really cool shots. Now you might have to Photoshop out that light rig that's in there. Well, this is one of the coolest like hidden spots to get good shots. If you just come right back here, and again, most people aren't going to know about this. I do see that light bar in there. I know I can Photoshop it out, but there is another spot right over on the other side. There's one on that side over there, and there's one right back here. But these are two where you can get kind of an arch, and you really feel like you're in a castle, kind of on the castle grounds, not just on Main Street taking a picture like everybody else. But it's such a good shot from right there. It's another photo tip because when you come here, obviously people are taking pictures. And now if you look over there at Tomorrowland, what do you see that's missing? What is missing from Tomorrowland right now? Obviously that globe that used to be there, but what else is missing from Tomorrowland? It is the rockets. They are not there anymore. They have gone to be refurbished. It looks crowded, but it's not really because the main thing is just people waiting for the parade. That's all that's really going on. It's just people waiting for the parade. And pretty soon we're gonna have a nice parade. Everybody likes to stand down here, right? And get a picture of the castle behind them, which I agree. I think the best one is down from Town Square over here. That's kind of the best area. Hold on, let's get a beautiful balloon shot. Yes. Let's go into a shop, huh? You can see there's construction going on in the train station ahead as well. That's been going on for quite a while too. Nothing too new to report there. But if I go over here, let's head on to the shop. This shop probably changes, I think, the most for me as far as like what things go on. This is the Emporium Gallery. Right now it's a big Play at the Park section. So it's pretty much Play at the Park headquarters at the moment. Pretty much. If you're looking for Play at the Park, it's there. And the main Emporium kind of just has everything, right? So pretty much, no matter if you've seen it at Disney Springs or you've seen it in another shop, most likely, unless it's something special like what I just had to go into a special shop and buy, most likely most things are going to be here. Most of the things will be here in this shop. So, just so you know. I'm looking for something specific though. Okay guys, it is time for me to go. I've got way too much stuff now.
Lily, slow down, baby. I'm right here.
All these things for Valentine's Day, for my wife, and for our anniversary. I'm sweating now, it's hot. It is time to end the vlog. Let's just take one more look and then we'll say goodbye. All right, I always expect to see Walt Disney's apartment up there, but we're not at Disneyland. It just feels slightly strange to be here and Because so much of it looks like Anaheim, but then I see how tall the buildings are, and that, you know, City Hall is suddenly a massive City Hall instead of the one I have known for my whole life, because I lived and worked in Disneyland. When I was in high school, I started going there in 1977. I worked there in the 80s, and then spent most of my life there. And now we're here. So it's a nice time to explore Florida, but we're gonna spin it around. And we're gonna take a look at all the posters on the way out here. Look at that, Tron Light Cycle Run, Thunder Mountain, Casey's Corner, the original People Mover, Orange Bird, Peter Pan, and Cinderella's Castle. Well, this is the saddest time, right? Is leaving. But I'll be back tonight to pick up my wife. She's filming the 360 for you guys. That's the walkway you can take right there. We usually walk when we get out of here. We'll take the walkway all the way from Magic Kingdom all the way to the Polynesian and kind of hang out in the Polynesian, get some Dole Whip for a little bit of money. And if you guys can see back there, they've got all the cranes going on, right? There's a crane in front of the Contemporary right now, and then there's about 5 cranes where the new Fort Wilderness Hotel is going to be as well. So we usually take a walk. This is the new walkway that just opened. Since the new tower opened in the Polynesian, you can walk all the way to the Polynesian now, and then just walk out to the Ticket and Transportation Center and just bypass all the crazy traffic and people on the boat and on the monorail.
You wanted us to be close.
No, it doesn't stop. It's like the next stop is. That's why we need to go.
Yeah, so this goes to one place.
And then
You know, stuff.
because there's like this hangar that you ride.
So we are supposed to stop.
Right, but I thought it was something right there. That's why I asked.
We're going to be passing the new tower here in a second with the Walalulu. Here's where the Walalulu Bar and Grill is. You can get a Dole Whip sundae at.
She graduated last year.
And then the Old School Hotel, which is my favorite. Still doing lots of construction over there too. That tower's been gone, or that building's been gone, out of service for at least the last couple of years.
You go to like
For the day. Are you doing game day or traditional? Yeah, my daughter, like I said, she goes to the just took first place for something at UGA, so they're both girls. Oh, okay, so she's the university's on.
All right, we're heading out.
All right, Logan, don't run too far ahead.
So that's a special trick to go to Epcot right there. You don't have to wait back on the line. So you can literally get off the Magic Kingdom Express monorail and just walk right onto the monorail without having to go down here and get back online. Most people will walk all the way down here, walk all the way back up here and try to get on the monorail. But you can really just walk across and just say, hey, I'm going to Epcot, and they'll take you straight across, and you don't have to wait in the line again, especially when it's busy. Right now it's not busy, but it can be sometimes. So that's the other trick. All right, that's it. We bought all our stuff. We're gonna have a good Valentine's Day and a good anniversary. Hopefully surprise Carrie with some stuff. She doesn't know what it is. And with that, don't forget to enter the contest. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And let us know, you know, what do you like? You can always send us an email. You can write a comment. You can write something like, I don't want to see this anymore. I want to see that more. It's okay. This channel, we're making it for you guys to watch it, to enjoy it. We're trying to get some streaming back again. But our schedule, we've been working a lot on other projects besides this because we have other things we do besides Disney. And so that's been taking a lot of time. And so we're hoping to get somebody in to stream. We've got some job applications out there. If you're in the Orlando area, take a look at it. We've got a few people we're interviewing, and hopefully we'll have some regular streams, live streams again. We got some cool equipment for it. We just need someone to do it. So if you're in the Orlando area and you want to do some streaming, that's cool. If you just want to do it a couple days a week or one day a week, or just when you come in down here to vacation, you want to do a stream, come on down. You can just do a guest stream. We just want to do more streaming because we know you guys like it. It's just we got to get someone to commit to it. So I'm off to find the Hook parking lot. We almost always park in Hook because we get here about 11 in the morning each time. Probably, I would rather say like 10:45 we get here, and then we about 10:45 we get here, and then what we do is get in here for the cavalcade, and then we get usually ready for the castle show. That's if we're streaming. But if you get here too early, it's just a lot of people on vacation, and then if you want to stay at all the fireworks, that's more than a 12-hour stream, and then YouTube cuts it off and you got to stop it anyway. So usually if you go like 11 a.m. until 10 p.m., that's a good amount for the stream. You know, you can still have breakfast. We like to work out, so all of that is really good. So that's the main way that we go about it. Now I got to remember how to get back to Hook from here. I think I just walked straight, right? Yeah, I do, because that preferred parking's over here. I'm not used to being out here without Carrie. But yeah, I think we're just going to cross the road right here and then continue on past those trees, past the monorail track. That's where Hook should be. Because on the other side is Peter Pan and Simba. All right, one of the toughest things to do when you get out of Disney World is to find your car. But in the app, if you go on the Disney World app, you'll see that there's a place where you can mark the location of your car. So in this case, we are parked in Hook 318. And if I would have been smart when I got off the monorail, I would have turned my air conditioning on, because that's going to help, right? Because my car, I can remotely do it from here. All right, I just turned it on, but it's still going to be hot. All right, 318. 318, everybody. There we go. 318. All right, see you guys. Literally says that the interior of the car is 86 and the exterior is 84. So yeah, I should have turned that on a lot earlier. If you have the option, turn your car on earlier. Definitely do it. Otherwise it's going to be a little bit too hot when you get in the car, right? But we're here. We got some presents. This is kind of like a live stream slash vlog, right? Kind of feels like that. That's my bag that I was wearing today. Stitch bag. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this vlog about February 2025. I hope you enjoyed kind of walking around with me, seeing what was new, what was going on. And don't forget to check out my wife's got shopping shorts. Don't try to say that 3 times fast. Shopping shorts, shopping shorts, shopping. I can't say it. But take a look at the shopping shorts. She went into Star Trader. There's all new Stitch things. So if you're a Stitch fan and want to check it out, it's all good. Don't forget to enter the contest, and I will see you guys next week. And hopefully Carrie will join me. We'll see you guys soon. Stay tuned to Always Disney World.